What is going on YouTube? My name is Keg and welcome back to another episode of Clash Royale. Now I have decided to jump straight back into Clash Royale because I enjoy playing it so much, and more than that, I actually really enjoy doing some of these commentaries of the high ranked games. Because this is my first day back from holidays and I wanted to do 2 videos today, I thought that's what I'll do today. I'll do a couple of cool commentaries, see what we can do. Yeah, let's see what is going on in the Legendary Arena. I'm not sure why that was set to a Jungle Arena then. Maybe because the Jungle Arena is a new one. I'm not sure. But anyway, let's jump into Legendary Arena. As always, you can see that I have never viewed these before because it does not show who won them. So you're seeing these at the exact same time that I'm seeing them live. This one looks quite good. We've got a rank 12 player against a rank 18 player. What decks are they using? Crossbow. Wow. You do not see the Expo much at all. Let's watch this one. This will be a good start. The old Expo, why not? So we've got Alzam? Alam? Alam. We've got Alam up the top from Union Team. And we've got Toby Spirit Hawk from the Question Mark Clan. They both seem to be doing a little bit of good manners right at the start of the game there. Neither of them got too much of a spectacular hand at the start of the game. They're both going to play their Ice Golem actually. Let's see if this goes anywhere. Toby's going to play his Hog Rider. It's pushing the Ice Golem forward, as always. Great strategy. Hog Rider's going to get to the tower. He's going to get 2, 3. Will he get 4? No, he gets 3 hits off. Now, Alan plays the crossbow straight away. The Elite Barbarians come down. I think, oh wow, great distraction there with the Ice Golem. That crossbow is going to survive and is going to lock onto the tower, doing quite a lot of damage. Toby's going to throw down the log in a little bit of a desperation move there. I don't really think he should have, but it stopped the crossbow, did a bit of damage to it, and stopped it attacking the tower. So that tower went down to 2376. That was actually a really good play there by Alam. But both of their towers are actually fairly equal. They're exactly 100 apart. Obviously quite a few spectators for this game too. These guys are pretty high ranked, so I'm not surprised that they get quite a few spectators when they're playing their games on the ladder. So Alam, he's got their crossbow selected in his hand. There he goes, he places it down. Let's see how Toby defends it. He's going to play the Musketeer. Alam plays the log as well. Toby plays the Zap. Now the crossbow is locked onto the tower again. Toby's going to play the log. He's going to let the crossbow do its damage on the tower. He doesn't really have too much of a choice now. That tower goes all the way down to 1008. So that was a really good attack there by Alam. That crossbow is actually really strong these days. In the midst of that attack though, Toby threw down a pump. So that's good on him for sort of remaining calm, throwing down a pump, knowing that he really can't do anything and trying to get that elixir back, trying to get this back. So we've got Ice Golem versus Ice Golem with the Mega Minion from Alam on the top. Here comes the Rocket played in the far right hand corner. He's going to take out that brand new pump, which is probably a great idea, and get a good chunk of damage on the tower. That was actually a really good rocket there, getting heaps of value for it. Mega Minion's going to come in, he gets a single hit off. Here comes a really big push. He's got the Elite Barbarians with the Musketeer in the back. Toby's coming in with a big push here. Throws the log as well, hoping to take out a few troops, hoping to get lucky. The Elite Barbarians get distracted there by the Ice Golem. Toby plays his Zap, allows the Hog Rider to get in. He gets 3 hits off. Wow, brings that tower down to 749. Now Toby needs to defend against this Ice Golem and this Mega Minion. He plays the Rocket. Will this hit the Musketeer? Well, yes it does. Excellent Rocket. Hits the Musketeer. Doing a lot of damage to that tower as well. Now comes a big push by Toby. Throws down the log. This is the first time he's seen the Inferno Tower. First time the Inferno Tower has been played. He's going to play Zap as well. Resets the Inferno Tower. Bit of a waste there though. Let's see what he's going to do now. So there goes the log from Alam. He just had enough elixir that he needed to play it. Ice Golem in front, Musketeer behind. Here comes the Hog Rider as well. He's got the log selected. He's going to throw it down. He does. He throws down the log. Sort of a prediction log, hoping he'll get there. Musketeer's wailing away at that Mega Minion. Now he's going to lock onto the Inferno Tower. Gets knocked back by the log, and the log will take it down. That was all it needed. Good game from Alam. At least it was reasonably good man at the front there, at the end there, I should say. And yeah, the log won him that one. So usually these games are actually a crazy finishes from the majority of the games I've commented when I just live view them like I'm doing with you guys now. Yeah, they're incredibly close finishes, but that one actually wasn't. Threw down the log, got the win. Now we'll have a look at this one. This is we've got Nova LA and we've got Nova Esports, rank number 3, rank number 6. Got the crossbow again for Nova. Popio from Nova. He's got the crossbow, so that's interesting. Lava Hound's a pretty common deck from his opponent, so we'll jump into this one. Now, I do realize that some of the Nova clans are known for win trading. I do know that. So let's hope that these guys, let's hope that this isn't a bit of a win trading situation here. There's plenty of spectators going on. They're throwing out emotes. Looks like they're, what is going on? Alright, I don't know what is going on with this match. Looks like they have somehow, maybe they know each other, I'm not sure. Maybe this is a bit of a win trading account, battling each other, I'm not sure here. I'm going to speed it up. Let's go to 4 times, because there is 2 minutes 30 left. Let's just see what happens with this if anyone attacks anyone here. Very strange. There's a couple of archers going down. Okay, so it looks like now they've decided to start attacking. Very, very strange. There's very, very strange things going on with the Nova clan. You can understand why so many people accuse them of win trading, because it's matches like this which are very, very strange. But anyway, moving on. Trainer Nova suffering a bit of damage there on his tower. That tower's down to 1842. It's down to half. Let's see if Pompeo will do anything. Okay, so here comes Trainer Nova. He's going to chuck down his Lava Hound. Pompeo has got the Inferno Tower selected. He's ready for it. Throws down the Inferno Tower. He's got the Archer selected as well, and he also has a Rocket in his hand, so he can defend against this Lava Hound quite easily, depending on what Trainer Nova sends in the back. And he sends a Mega Minion with the minions and the Lava Hound. Should be okay to take this attack out. Puts down the Ice Golem zone. Here comes a balloon in the back. This could be a very, very good attack. The Ice Spirit misses the balloon, but gets the Mega Minion. Pompeo throws down his own Mega Minion as well, and it'll be okay. I was afraid that that balloon there was going to head for the tower, but he headed for the Inferno Tower as it lasted long enough. Pompeo throws down the crossbow. It locks onto the tombstone, takes out some of these skellies as well, whilst the Lava Hound from Trainer Nova is locked onto his crossbow. I don't think there's going to be too much. No, the Lava Hound actually survived quite a bit. I expected the Lava Hound to get a little bit more damage done to him there, but the Inferno Tower's locked onto him now. And here comes a balloon from Trainer Nova. This could actually start locking onto the tower if he's not careful. If he's not going to take it out here, it's going to... Yeah, there, the Ice Spirit stopped that one. That was a great Ice Spirit there. And they're kind of just stalling, kind of playing a little bit funny. Here goes the crossbow again from Pompeo. The tombstone is down on the other side, so he's going to lock on that first. A couple of minions coming in as well. The archers go down and defend against the minions. Fireball comes in to hit all that, but it's not going to matter. That crossbow is going to lock on and will take out that tower, no doubt. Trainer Nova giving a couple of good games, and Pompeo takes down that left-hand tower. A little bit of a strange game there. You guys can take away what you want from that one. That was... Let's just say that's fairly typical of some of the Nova guys, that's for sure. And considering they're rank number 3 and rank number 6 in the world, that's very, very suspicious for them to be playing like that at that high up. I've got a couple other games here from the Nova Esports and Nova Clan. We'll skip over that one for now, even though they're ranked quite high. And let's have a look at this one. We have got Adam from Arab Union and Marcel from Reddit Alpha, and they're using a Tombstone deck. Both using a Tombstone deck. Okay, let's jump into this one. It looks like it's going to be kind of a mirror. Not exact mirror, but a reasonably mirrored play here. So we've got Marcel from Reddit Alpha. He's in the top. We've got Adam from Arab Union in the bottom. Again, lots and lots of spectators. These guys have lots of people spectating when they play. Adam wasting just a teeny tiny little bit of elixir there as he throws down his bowler. A bowler is not a card that we've seen very much of these days. Be interesting to see how this game goes. So Marcel throws down the Ice Golem on the left-hand side, and he's got a single archer behind it. Now he's got the 2 Elite Barbarians behind it. Adam's really going to do something. He plays the freeze. He needs to do something here. He's going to play the Ice Golem as well to distract, which is a great distraction. So that freeze plus the Ice Golem stopped all that in its tracks. He's got the Mega Minion coming in on the right-hand side. He plays the archers to defend against that. So actually quite a decent defense. That was really well played. He stayed nice and calm, just used the freeze. Didn't spam any cards he didn't need to. Really great defense. Because Marcel spent quite a lot with that attack. And Adam defended it really well. Here comes again. So now he's got the Graveyard in the back. Adam throws down the Tombstone to defend. This should be a really good defense against the Graveyard there. Well placed Tombstone. And there'll be a little bit of damage done to his tower here. Actually needs to be careful. There's a few skellies spawn now. And that Ice Golem has made its way to the tower as well. Plays a Mega Minion. Take out those archers. And that tower goes down to 24-35. So all in all, that was a relatively successful attack. I thought that Tombstone defended quite well against the Graveyard, and it still got off a reasonable amount of damage. Now he throws down the Fireball there just because he was maxed on Elixir and he didn't really want to play any of his other cards. So he threw the Fireball down, get a bit of damage done on the tower. Now, Adam's coming in with his big push on his right-hand side. He's got the graveyard. He's got the ice golem in the front. He does the exact same. And he throws down a freeze as well. This is huge. Oh, he needs that zap. Wow, that's a clutch zap from Marcel. But that tower's still going to take heaps of damage. It's going all the way down to 1080. That was a clutch freeze, freezing the archers and the skeletons. And causing the skeletons of his own graveyard to lock onto the tower there. Really great work. Let's see what he plays on this right-hand side, if he plays anything at all. Looks like he's not. He's going to split up his archers down the bottom. Ice Golem on the left-hand side. Here comes the graveyard again. Plays the Tombstone to defend it. Mega Minion at the front. Marcel will throw the Fireball down, hitting the tower, doing quite a lot of damage as well. That tower going down to 1235. I think it's going to stop there. Yep, the archers lock onto the Ice Golem. Single archer on the right-hand side. Now he's got a big push down on the right-hand side. He's only got the Mega Minion to defend there, so he's got the Bowler and the Graveyard. And he's going to take out that tower, and he does. Easily takes out that tower, even with the Tombstone defending there. Marcel just needed a little bit more there to stop that attack. Adam should have this one in the game. Here come the Elite Barbarians for the first time. No, sorry, they played them right at the start. This is the second time. He has seen the Elite Barbarians before. But Adam needs to be really careful here. A clutch Fireball, kind of like that one, could cause him to lose this tower. It goes down to 536. Wow. That just goes to show the power of that graveyard and something else to report it. Does a lot of damage. Adam throws down the graveyard on his own side. Has a little bit of a good game. Has a little bit of a celebration. There it is again. And gives him a well played. So yeah, Adam taking the 1 crown to 0 victory over Marcel there. That was actually quite a good game. Quite close. The double graveyard decks. Graveyard is certainly starting to make a comeback. Now I'm going to watch this one here just because we've got Dr. Main. He has got the crossbow and he's at ranked 15. Ranked 15 against Nova 1 Astro from Nova Esports. So let's see how it goes. Dr. Main, Indian Union in the top. Nova 1 Astro from Nova Esports. So Dr. Main has got the crossbow in his deck. Let's see how he plays at this game. Astro comes out strong with a Hog Rider. Dr. Main's simply going to defend with a Ice Spirit and a Log. And the Hog Rider will get a single hit off. And that Archer will also help out. So let's see what Dr. Main does with this push. He had to defend a little bit there. Astro is actually running the 1 Elixir Skellies. You don't see those too often. So here goes Dr. Main. He's got the crossbow set up. Astro will play that Ice Golem to defend it in time. Or sorry, to get the crossbow to lock on it. Throws down a Fireball as well, which is an excellent Fireball. He got really good value for that Fireball, hitting the Mega Minion, the crossbow, and whatever else had just spawned underneath. I missed it, but that was a really great Fireball by Astro there. He got quite lucky with it though. He's got the Hog Rider selected in his hand. I think he'll play this one next, see if he can get some more damage down. Looks like Dr. Main's ready for it as well. He knows that the Hog Rider is up next in his hand, and he's got the logs selected already. Both of them kind of just stalling a little bit, not too sure what to do. Astro plays the 1X Skellies with the Hog Rider, and Dr. Main plays the Inferno Tower for the first time this game. So now Astro has seen the Inferno Tower. I think the Inferno Tower almost went down there to the Hog Rider and 1 Elixir Skellies. Now Astro plays the cannon there because he's expecting this crossbow on the left-hand side or the right-hand side. So he plays the cannon there. And Dr. Main actually plays a crossbow in defense. Very interesting. You don't see that very often. And Astro throws a Fireball at it. That was a strange Fireball right there. I'm not sure why he threw that one there because that crossbow is played on defense. Wow. Anyway, Astro is going to play his Musketeer. That crossbow is going to lock onto it, do some good damage to it. I think it might even take it out before the Hog Rider gets the crossbow, and it does. Ice Spirit is going to hit both the crossbow and the Ice Golem, and the Archer should be able to take this Hog Rider. It's going to get 1, 2, and the Fireball will help out as well. So Hog Rider got 2 hits and a Fireball there. Now comes the crossbow in the front. Astro needs to be careful here. He plays his cannon as a little bit of a panic move right there. Now, Fireball would be great right now, but he doesn't have it. So he's got the Mega Minion, he's got the crossbow, the logs are going to come in, take out that cannon as well. And unfortunately, the log hit the Ice Spirit there. That's a little bit unlucky. Musketeer's played in a really bad spot as well. This is really bad for Astro. That crossbow has got quite a lot of health on it. He's going to throw the Fireball, take out that crossbow. He's going to play the 1 Elixir Skellies in the back, hopefully to take out the Archers. They did, but that tower's all the way down to 886. Now the crossbow's locked on the Ice Golem. This is much better for Astro. So the Hog Rider coming in, crossbow's locked on the Hog Rider, so it should be able to take out that crossbow, and it does with the help of the Fireball. Dr. Main's tower is down to 1005, so Astro defends with the 1 Elixir Skelly. Here comes the rocket. That's the first time he's seen the rocket this game. It's going to bring that tower all the way down to 31. Astro's in big trouble now. Dr. Main just defends it with the Inferno Tower. I think he should be completely fine here. There's the log. He knows it. He takes down that tower. And will the Hog Rider get there in time? Wow, he does get the 1 hit off. 189. He needed that 2nd hit off. Wow. Very, very close finish there. Safe to say those two won't win trading. That is for sure. Dr. Main very, very luckily came out with that win there in the end. We're 15 minutes in. Let's see if we can do one more. We'll do a bit of a... Let's see if we can find something interesting. A very interesting deck. There's the clone, double clone spell. This has got to be the one. They're not ranked, so usually that means they're not super high ranked. But we're going to watch this one anyway because it does have clone on both sides. So let's see how these guys do it. So we've got Steve Aoki PT from THC Room. Cool name. And we have got Clayton from Los Mafios. So I'll just call them Steve and Clayton. So Steve's going to start off with the Lava Hound. Interesting start. He shows it straight away. Clayton's going to chuck down a Goblin Hut. Doing a little bit of chip damage. Goblin Hut is pretty good at just doing that little bit of chip damage over time. And then you kind of support it with a big attack. So Steve throws down the Fireball, hitting both the tower and the Ice Wizard. Also, he's going to support his Lava Hound with the Skeleton Army, but unfortunately does get taken out with the Log. Meanwhile, Clayton's own Lava Hound is going to make it all the way to that right-hand side. He's going to clone it straight away. So there is a cloned Lava Hound. There's all the pups out now. He needed to save that zap to take out those pups. That was really bad. And that pups, including the cloned one, is going to take down Steve's tower. That was really bad. He needed to wait and save that zap until the cloned Lava Hound bursts, then use the zap to take out all the pups that were surviving. So that was a bit of a poor zap there. I think he might have just mistimed it a bit. So Steve's going to start in the back left-hand corner again with his Lava Hound. It's only a level 1. It's going to support it with the Mega Minion. I think that Mega Minion might actually fly forward a bit, which sucks, which is a bit unfortunate. That does suck. Yep, it's going to fly forward a bit. So the Ice Wizard... Oh, wow. No, the Ice Wizard locked on the Lava Hound. Interesting. Anyway, he's got the Princess up the back as well, doing really great AoE damage. He throws the clone down just in time. It's going to clone and throw out some of these pups. So there is a couple of clone pups there. Looks like he's going to wait. And Clayton does the exact same thing that Steve did. He did not wait until the Lava Hound would burst before he threw down his arrows. He just panicked, threw them down, whilst the full health Lava Hound was still alive. If he waited, he would have been able to do a heap of damage to those pups as they popped. But anyway, so Steve's going to throw down a Fireball when he wasn't at max elixir, but there is double elixir coming up, so it's probably not a huge deal. He hits that Goblin Hut. Not really the best way to do it. Clayton's going to play the Lava Hound right in the front there. He clones it immediately. Interesting strategy. Clones it straight away. So let's see what happens with this. There goes the Zap, which I don't fully agree with. But Steve's got the Mega Minion up the top. It's attacking the Lava Hound. Let's see if he clones it at the last second. No, he doesn't. Didn't even have a clone in his hand anyway. So Steve's Lava Hound is coming down. He's trying to support it with a Fireball. He clones it just there at the last minute. That was a good clone. Unfortunately, it is well defended with the arrows and the Ice Wizard there. Now the Skeleton Army is going to push forward of Clayton. He's got the Valkyrie. Excellent defense. Basically a perfect counter to the Skeleton Army. However, he has got the Ice Wizard slowing the Valkyrie down, as well as the Princess, as well as another Ice Wizard, because why not? And he's trying to push in. There's another Fireball onto that tower. He's just doing a bit of chip damage, but he does need a little bit careful. That was a reasonably large push that's coming up, and that was game over. I did not even realize that the right-hand tower was down. I was so focused on that 249 tower on the left. Oh, that's right, because his tower went down so fast at the start of the game. Anyway, that cloned game was alright. I had hoped for slightly better plays. There's a couple of strange zaps in there from those guys. Let's see if we can get one more. You don't see the Poison Rush. Actually, there's a new card. Let's watch this one. We have got TMD Aaron from HKE Sports, and we have got Even from Nova One in the bottom. So, I can't even remember which one had the... what is it? The Dart Goblin? I can't remember. It was only just released. And I have been away on holiday. So I'm going to call it the Dart Goblin for now. I'm pretty sure it is something like that. It's very similar to that anyway. So TMD Aaron, he plays a Musketeer up the top. Whoop, my bad. Plays a Musketeer. And Even is actually going to show that he's got the poison. Knocks the Musketeer back into the poison, which is going to kill it. Reasonable play there. It's spending quite a lot of elixir though. So Aaron's going to throw down the Fireball. Going to take out that Furnace. I guess that was an okay play. He plays his own Furnace as well, so Even just needs to be a little bit careful here. Here goes the Dark Goblin. It's actually quite an interesting card, quite a strong card, and it does get one shot with the log. So that's interesting. Throws down a level 5 Miner. Wow, he has got a level 5 Legendary. And he's got the poison with it as well, so that does reasonable damage against the tower. It's going to take it down to 2470. No, it's got another tick left in it. So 2434. He just needs a really good poison with a couple of cards supporting it, and he will take out that tower because the poison is actually pretty good. So both of them kind of stalling at this point. Aaron plays the Musketeer at the back, even plays the Furnace in the front. He's got the log ready, presumably for that Musketeer only. I don't think he'd be waiting for anything else. There's the Royal Giant, sees it for the first time. So what's he going to do to defend against the Royal Giant? Plays the Dark Goblin on the left-hand side. That's actually a really good play because the Musketeer doesn't take it out. Then he plays the minions there to take out the Musketeer, and then he plays the Elite Barbarians to take out the Royal GG. So that's an actually really great defense there by Even. Really well played. And he didn't worry about the Mega Minion on the left-hand side at all because he didn't need to. Unfortunately, he didn't have his poison up, so that skeleton army is going to completely negate his Elite Barbarians and his mana, which sucks. He plays the Ice Golem there to help out with the defense against these Skellies, because he kind of needs to. They can sort of clump up and do quite a lot of damage to your tower. Ice Golem cops a couple of Furnace hits there, not a big deal. Aaron plays that Musketeer up the back there again. Even's kind of reset again. He's got Musketeer in the front. There's the Royal Giant. He's got thankfully he's got the Elite Barbarians there, so they should be able to take that one out without too many issues. He's going to play the Log as well, takes out that Musketeer. Now he's got a reasonable push up. No, the Elite Barbarian's going to get taken out by that Furnace, and his Dark Goblin's going to get taken out by the Log. So these guys are really cancelling each other out. Trying to get a little bit of chip damage on the tower there, even is with the Miner. The Fire Spirits are cancelling each other out there. There goes the Royal Giant, so he doesn't have the Elite Barbarians yet, but now he does. There goes the Elite Barbarians, defending against that Royal Giant. Royal Giant's going to get a couple of hits off, nothing major though. Minions on top as well to help against the minions of Aaron's, and also the Mega Minion. And he throws down the Dark Goblin as well, which is going to get hit by the Log and be taken out. So these guys are just so equal. They're really, really struggling against each other here. Aaron's got the Royal Giant selected. There it is. Even's going to throw down the Miner, trying to get a little bit more chip damage on the tower, but along with his poison, he really needs the Elite Barbarians. There they are. Now he's got the Minion, the Mega Minion, and a Log trying to take out these Elite Barbarians. I think it will take it out before. Wow, the Royal Giant survives. This could be huge. Oh, there goes the Log to take out that Royal Giant. That was very, very clutch there. Really great Log there, because otherwise that Royal Giant was going to survive in the back and do heaps of damage to the tower. So Even's tower still at 2003. Aaron's still doing a lot of chip damage with that poison, with that Miner. That tower is going down, and I would say one more attack from that poison and that Miner combo will take that tower down. There goes the Dark Goblin. Here comes a really good posh here. He's got the Musketeer in the back, he's got the Mega Minion up top, and the Royal Giant in behind. Elite Barbarians, unfortunately, are just so good at the moment, though. And he's just going to kind of forget about the Minions and the Musketeer coming into his tower, but he needs to, because they are going to do some damage. If he's not careful, it's going to take out his tower, and it does! With 3 seconds left, the Musketeer and the Minions took out Even's tower. He was not watching. All he was concerned about was that poison and the Miner going onto the opposite tower. Wow. Really well played there by Aaron. That was clutch and even. Oh, man, so close. Anyway, I could keep doing these commentaries for ages, but I must cut the video there. Thank you very much for joining me, guys. This is the second video for today. As per the other video, I am back now from holiday, so the consistency of videos will increase, and I'll start putting some more up each and every day. So, as always, thank you very much for joining me. Subscribe for more videos, like the video if you like the video, and we'll see you all in the next one.